Hi, students. I wanted to clarify. I think a few of you had asked a few questions, and I had office hours tonight, and one of the students said, "Hey, it'd be really great if you could kind of give us more of a general idea of what a week looks like and kind of what we're supposed to be doing." This course, maybe if you've had other online courses, the submissions are all done digitally on every piece. In this course, we're trying to focus on the evidence, and it was really hard to have evidence done in a digital way for everyone. So we've put it together in a course workbook with a book, a key, and then some homework practice after. So let me hit the modules piece to kind of give you an idea of what I'm referring to. So I've kind of reworked a little bit of the modules based on some of your feedback so that it's a little bit more clear. There'll be a quick tour with the video that used to be on the front page. It's here, and the short video I'm making that will understand a typical week will be in this location. I also posted the extra credit activity. This is kind of creating curiosity, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. And if you wanted to get some extra credit, this is your first opportunity for that. After that, if you kind of scroll through, each time I've tried to add more of the here's what I need you to do each time you get to a new page. The video introductions, many of you have already posted something, which is fantastic. And we've got the TED Talks. Again, most of you have done these. I did have a little presentation afterwards that says, hey, put something in the discussion board about the TED Talks. Put in your comic, a little piece of you or your quote, and then your expectations. What do you expect of yourself, the teacher, and of this online environment? There was a syllabus quiz. And then what I put together was kind of a, hey, here's Unit 0. About half of you indicated you'd be using the online materials. So if you're wanting to know more about them, I've put little links each time we have new sections. So if you've already gone through some of the sections for Unit 0, this is kind of our preview unit, then you're fine. You don't have to come back to this. I just want to kind of give you an idea of what each unit in the future is going to look like. I'll put in the piece about the learning mode. This is similar to what you would do inside a classroom. I've put links to the textbook if you want the PDFs. I also put links to the key to the textbook. So what we'll be doing is, from time to time, I'll post a video or two that walk you through some of the examples and some of the explore activities. In the learning mode, then you'll have an opportunity to go practice a couple more inside the textbook. The key to the textbook is posted, so you can actually check, hey, am I on the right track? I post videos if you're stuck, and then after you're done watching the videos and going through the learning mode, then it's your opportunity to go through and do some practice on your own. That's where you'll enter in the homework packet. And you can check your work in the homework key after you've done your part. So that, again, the answers will be posted so you can check yourself. Any homework that is turned in would be a picture of your homework completed, and then you would just submit the picture of that to show, hey, I did my homework. At the end, there will be a short quiz. Let's consider going through one portion together. I'm going to click on the textbook piece for Unit 1, which is posted, and that's finance. In the finance section, it's going to look a little bit more mathematical because we're going to be doing some more math problems. Remember, Unit 0 was just preparing you for it and kind of helping you to get in the right mindset. So for example, here's a page in the textbook. What you'll get soon is you'll have a video posted that will kind of walk through at least one of these problems. You'll have examples and solutions posted above, and then a couple blank spaces for you to put in and do your own work. Anytime you see an explore activity is going to be your time to put in some answers and just write them into the book as we practice together. You can write these digitally if you have, say, an iPad or a tablet with some kind of stylus and you want to write those right on the PDF and save the PDF. That's perfectly fine. If you have the printed version, you could write them with a pencil or a pen. Again, if I ask you to submit a page, for example, if I say submit page 21 from the book, you would just have to take a picture of that page showing me that you completed the work. You would continue working through this entire section. So what I thought was interesting is if you wanted to kind of make sure that you're doing the problems correctly, you could look at the key. The key for Unit 1, I'm going to zoom in on this. The key for Unit 1 has the answers written in blue. So that if you see the problem here, here's the key, and you can check yourself and make sure that you're on the right track. Same for all of these problems. So this is the way that you can kind of make sure, hey, I'm on the right track. Even though the teacher isn't physically in front of me, I still feel like I understand what I need to do and how I can check myself. Once you finish the learning mode, which is usually one section, then it's time to open up the homework and get a little bit of homework done. So I'll click on the homework for Unit 0 so that you can see, okay, what am I being asked to do? Every homework section starts with vocabulary, any new terms that you might have learned, some concept questions to make sure you understand the big ideas, and then some exercises. After the exercises, there's typically a wrap-up and look back. And I'll zoom back a little bit so you can understand on a standard piece of paper, this has quite a bit of space for you to write your own responses. Just like with the textbook, there is a key to the homework. And if you click on the key to the homework, the key to Unit 0 homework, again is going to be in blue, and we'll have some sample answers so you can make sure that you're on the right track. One of the goals of the class is to make sure you have the tools and resources able to help you succeed. So make sure that you're writing out your homework, and this will just give you an opportunity to check yourself and make sure you're on the right track. All right, so that's kind of how the homework functions. That's how the textbook functions. And again, it's good to think of it as kind of, am I in learning mode, where I'm really kind of gaining the knowledge about a new idea? Or am I in practice mode, where now that I've seen the idea, it's time to go through and use repetition to get that stored better in my understanding. So as you move between units, they'll start to look pretty similar. And so that's kind of what we're looking for as we go through this course. A few of you made some comments about how you'd kind of prefer to have things set up, so I spent some time kind of tweaking things. So hopefully now it makes it a little bit easier for you to follow. The syllabus here had some week 1 activities, Unit 0, kind of getting ready for math, and then Unit 1, that will unlock on Saturday. So Saturday night, if you are all wrapped up and ready to go with everything else, this next one will unlock. And if you can kind of see, some things will be due on the 28th, some things will be due on the 31st, so 2 days a week. The only thing that's due on the 28th will be a discussion board kind of describing, hey, here's the ideas that I really hope to learn in this unit. And then there will be a team question page where you can post questions and get answers to your questions as you work through the homework or work through the textbook. I'll be checking and posting some answers, but it's also an opportunity for you to answer each other's questions. So this should give you a pretty good idea of what each one looks like. As you get into financial math, when we get there, it will look very similar. So I'm hoping that that will provide a little bit more structure for those of you who are saying, hey, I need a little bit more than what you're giving me right now. I heard you, and hopefully this gives you more of what you need. I also simplified a little bit on the home page so that when you come in, you can click where do you want to go. If you want coursework, here's my office hours, the syllabus page, the due dates, and then you can link straight to the modules. Thank you for those of you who came to the online office hours. I appreciate your feedback, and hopefully we can make this a very successful course for you. All right, off you go.